down 95 onto our destination. Space age pimpin', ballin' G, got the speakers quaking. A quiet storm on the windshield, cold chill. Precipitating through the atmosphere, we disappear. Ain't nothing but a Jeep thing over here. You relate this if you been real. She a rider, but you got the wheels. The illest shit you ever saw. That shit for look to kill the world. It's in our review mirror. I truly found my heaven in the soul system. It's what I'm thinking when I'm rolling with you. We from the ghetto, but we grew together. And we gon' reign forever. This how we riding when we roll together. We the squad. This how we roll when we riding. This how we vibe when we slide. When we slide. 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 This how we roll when we riding. This how we vibe when we slide. 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 This how we roll when we riding. This how we vibe when we slide.
Like, I'm over here real excited and shit. You know, I know it's not much, but baby, look at it. Yeah, I see that. And I got little hang time in the back. Who ball head? Hairs is coming back, baby. Y'all hoes better have some fresh, okay? Me and my little couple inches. Look at that. I got a whole braid. Who ball here? That's why I told y'all, get your little nappy head black girl. Y'all want these foreign bitches. Get you somebody who have your back. But I ain't holding you down. You want me to hold you down? I'ma hold you up. Okay, cause I ain't with all that. Nigga. Wow. Hold you down for what? Baby, I'm riding, but I ain't done, baby. Oh, you fine. Damn, my hair ain't done. Fuck. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Time I might not see her again. Anonymous screenshots, pictures of me and a friend. I ain't even fuck, but she convinced I'm cheating again. I remember when the only play we ran was me for the win. Vacations, feet in the sand. Who would've ever thought I had to compete for your hand? You took me in, showed me love. You don't understand, I was heartless. You rode with me through them problems. When you saw what I was facing, you cried like them was your charges. Every call, every court date. You never left my side like the Lord's grace. I took it for granted, I know you ain't no fucking fool. I was once a gambling man, thought I would never lose. But love changes, a thug changes, and best friends become strangers. Fuck it.
But you gotta change with it, you gotta change with it. If we wanna win it, if we wanna win it.
You gotta roll with this shit.
Love, change,
Pinky baby, what's up?
you gotta change with it, you gotta change with it.
Let's go.
You know when it's real.
You gotta roll with this shit.
See the one I changes, baby, I still be right here for you. Still be right here for you.
Bulletproof love for you, baby, that's a boom. Yeah, now you all I think about. You one of them things I never wanted to be without. One of them things. They say what's done in the dark, come to the light. A man enough to say I was wrong, I wanna love you for life. Few things you can't put a price on. May the Most High bless your life on. Flashbacks are holding you down. Penthouse suites, ass naked, blowing it down. Building an empire fit for the crown. His and hers corporations, I'm loving the sound. All you had to do was stay down to the glow up. Bite down, apply pressure till they fold up. Bonnie and Clyde, if we ever gotta load up, then we hit the hideout. Fuck like grown ups. The love changes, the thug changes, and best friends become strangers. Fuck it.
But you gotta change with it, you gotta change with it. If we wanna win it, if we wanna win it.
sure you make you stronger, right? I ain't dead yet. Bulletproof. Point guard, what's up?
Whoa, now this your boy Big E representing 504, and you're listening to the X Squad Radio Network.
It's your boy D Great from South Central, and I'm listening to X Squad Radio. Yeah, man.
What up, everybody? This is Vince Wright, the sports governor from the great state of Minnesota, and I am definitely listening to X Squad Radio.
Because you're mine.
I just go wherever I'm living, it never matters. I'm in line with my dreams, I exhibit it in my patterns. I'm consistent, running back if you ever miss it. Keep it clean but so raw that it feels explicit. Listen, stay shining, my light forever beams. Body MCs and everything between. So respect the queen from Queens, I'm on the scene. And I do all of this in the void that I've seen. I can't pretend to be anything I am not. I came to leave a mark and I will be the brightest spot. I will do it to the day I'm in my grave and start to rot. Cause I love it and I feel like it's the only thing I've got. It's the one thing I get right all of the time. I don't write all of the time, but when I'm writing I shine. Why they all up in mine? Humble yourself. Make sure your arrogance matching your grind. See when I'm rocking I'm fine. It's the time in between that really kills me. This is what I do, can you feel me? See this is music from this soul, it's the real me. If you wanna steal my flow, you gotta steal me. And even then, I'ma still be shining. Locked in the basement, rhyming. Banging on the wall, so my cap toes to keep the perfect timing. Team DY on the other side, grinding.
Sound without focus, no, this is just noise. These rappers just boys, of course they softer than plush toys. Sure, we do they mature like a fine wine word. Look at all this Tweety burnt up on my timeline. Damn, I'm actually the father to the whole style. Damn, I'm actually the hardest, check the profile. Advocate for artists like we all in the same gang. The highway wide open while y'all all in the same lane. Word, let's switch it up, yeah I know, drop it low. Now let's pick it up, that weak shit, it gotta go. I stay topical, catch me where the hoppers and the boppers go. Crabs in the barrel like Papado. Talking about Geronimo, rap effects are much realer. Stop snitching, ain't never been for no drug deals. Yeah, I said it, get at me if you felt the way. Freedom is the target, take aim like Leonard Peltier. Hey, yeah,
DY,
hey,
Talib Kweli,
yeah, yeah.
Jinx, free your rhyme. Alright, yeah, shut down.
The Kicking It with Kesey show has partnered with Lyft to bring you a discount. You can get $5 off your first ride by using the promo code Kesey Podcast. That's KYSII Podcast. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/Kesey. That's KYSII. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Everything in moderation, man. You know what I'm saying? Hell.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I said, my podcast in moderation. If I ain't doing what I'm supposed to be doing at home, my wife busts in here right now in the middle of my podcast. Shut this shit down. I'm like, oh, I got to go.
You need to whisper that to say. Hey, you gave me some meat on this stuff, man. I'm gonna have to let people chomp on this one. Use a knife and cut that up, dissect that, man, because you gave me some meat up on there.
Nobody addressed that. Trump was dead in the room. He was in the room while your crowd is saying, "Go home, nigga."
You Kicking It with KC show.
This is Judge Joe Brown, and I'm kicking it with KC and the X Squad affiliate.
Yo, what's up? It's Cool Joe Goody, and I'm kicking it with my dog KC with the X Squad affiliate.
Yes, this is your girl, Miss Cece LaFleur, and I am kicking it with Key and X Squad affiliates.
It is from this highland region of Kisi.
A conscious Jubilee leadership once again visited the opposition strongholds of Kisii and Bungoma counties.
In Kisii town, the women walk side by side.
I'm the law around here.
All that boy got to do is just play the damn thing, and it's gonna be undeniable, man. Undeniable, baby.
I'm knocking somebody the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying?
You kicking it with KC show.
Kicking it with KC show.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Lilo Jones, aka International Lilo, ATL's most interesting Negro, and you listen to X Squad Radio. You dig?
This is a X Squad podcast. Check. Check. Yes. You've reached another episode of the Kicking It with KC show. And we're live here on X Squad Radio Network. And man, let me say this. I've been enjoying putting out high quality content 5+ years now. I think we're on 6. But thank you for continuously rocking out with me. Not just me, but my whole network. I'm really thankful for you doing and just being who you are and continuously supporting me and my network. Alright, so we got a nice show today. The show is going to be very informational. The thing that I am always enjoying is just to be able to go home and relax and sip on a little something, not to the level of a alcoholic or having to go to any meetings or anything like that, but I like to be able to relax, to get home, have myself a nice beverage, a nice cocktail, and I found a drink that not only do I enjoy, the wife enjoys, and everybody who's come over and visited has enjoyed. This drink, let me tell you, is the bomb. It's called Bomade. Listen, I'm telling you, this drink is amazing. I love it. And we're having the founder / CEO on today to talk about it. We're going to talk about him, how he got started, etc. And his drink, where you can find it, how you can get some too. Don't take my word for it, we're going to talk about it. So when this brother comes on and we talk about it, you'll get to see what the hype is about. It ain't just me. It's many people. So I can't wait. So anyway, this week is the turn of 4 years of craziness. Let me tell you this, man. I cannot wait to see how things change around here. You know what I mean? I really feel like as a country, we've been a laughing stock, man. We've lost a whole level of respect. You got people who say, you know, us being Americans, you know what I mean, we supposed to be a certain way. But let me tell you this, bro. Let me tell you. There's a real issue. There is a real issue in this country. And I can't really, I mean, it's just going to expand and go a little further, man. It's just going to continuously be an issue. It's going to continuously being a problem. You know what I mean? It's continuously be a problem for us because we do not know how to live together. And I ain't gonna say it's us. You know what I mean? The problem is on the other side, man. It's so many folks who really can't appreciate living amongst people that's not like them. I'm trying to keep it, you know what I mean? Trying to keep this thing on the up and up, because you know me, I can get started and really go in. And y'all know, you listened to me in the past 6 years of, you know, I got some shows, nice calm show. I got some shows where your boy is going in. And let me just say, man, it's a joyous week, man. First black female vice president. I mean, it's some real changes out here, man. So we need to take advantage. We need to definitely take advantage of these changes. We voted in leadership that will speak to us as a people, help us. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily mean black issues. You know what I mean? I don't mean male issues, Atlanta issues, none of that stuff. When I say us, I'm talking about people, this country. Speak to us as an inclusive country, as people of all colors, creeds, religions, ethnicities, mindsets, all that stuff. But there's so many splinter groups, so many people here with these terroristic, great word, terroristic mindsets, man, that I don't know how we can heal this country. You can put whoever you want as a leader, but this country, there's a lot of issues, man. But anyway, that's not my purpose really to go into that. You know what I mean? I don't want to mess up this great interview with my man Jermaine. You know what I mean? He might have some good sponsors and people that's, you know, able to tune in, and I don't want to just derail it, take it all the way to the left. So we will keep it on the up and up. But I am live here on xsquadradio.com. We also have a mobile app, the X Squad Radio Network. We're on YouTube right now, so we're simultaneously on YouTube. We're on Facebook Live. We're on Twitch. We're on Periscope. And afterwards, because we're live right now on X Squad Radio, but afterwards the show will be available to you on all the audio platforms. So you'll be on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iHeart, TuneIn Radio, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, all the big boys. So I can't wait. I can't wait for the world to hear and, you know what I'm saying, see what I'm excited about. Yep, so I gotta give a shout out here in my chat room. Give a shout out to Miss Mocha Bella representing that 305. She's out here spreading the word. She always helps your brother out with really getting the news out there to the masses. And you know what I'm saying? Just getting some support. You know what I mean? We got some people that come in and chime in with the live show. You got some people who chime in later with a on-demand podcast. But however it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm just glad that you're chiming in, that you tune in and you listen. You know what I mean? Let me see. Got a dude hitting me here. Hit you in a sec. You know I got a show it on Thursday nights. This guy here, my guy Brian, you know he on every Thursday night at 8 o'clock. Probably forgot. But anyway, looks like my man is entering now. Let me add him in. Yes. Yes, sir. How are you?
Yo, what's going on?
My man, Jermaine. How are you, brother?
Yeah. Poppin', how you doing, bro?
Hey, man, I'm awesome, man. I'm awesome. I feel like I know you. First time meeting you, first time seeing you, but I studied just your IG, your Facebook so long today. It's like, hey, man, that's one cool brother right there.
Appreciate that, man.
I see you been doing your thing, man, for real. So anyway, without further ado, y'all, we got Jermaine Colbert, CEO, founder of Bomade, Infused, Vodka. And it is, let me tell y'all. Let me tell you how it worked. Let me tell you how it happened. All right, so I tasted the vodka. I'm trying to remember how I ran across it. I think it was a Facebook ad or something. Something came across my timeline where I saw it. Now, my wife and me been kind of tasting a lot of the flavored vodkas, the ones that are out there. And she started, I don't know, I don't drop the names on them because they don't need the they don't need the publicity, but one started with a P. We had that. P&P. I'll just say that. We had that one. She loves that one. We had another one. And then we discovered yours. And after drinking it, I said, yo, this joint good. And then to make the story even better is I saw local folks, African American folks.
Yes.
I said, man, I gotta hit them up. I gotta let them know they have an awesome product. I love it. And I gotta give them a show.
Man, thank you, man. Appreciate
it. Yeah. So, where you from, Jermaine?
Harlem, USA. Harlem, USA, by way of Forsyth, Georgia.
Okay. So I saw that as well because you know my barber is from Harlem. I also got another guy named E2 who's a fashion guy, also from Harlem. But y'all got a different swag about you. Did it? You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a different swag about you. You know what I mean? It's like, I saw how you carry yourself, your business. You know what I mean? And I said, yeah, this is cat right here, the New York cat for real. But I love it, man. I love that you know what I'm saying, have brought that. You brought that here to the city. You know what I'm saying? New York product, guy from New York. But you're here. You know what I'm saying? Your root, your grounding is now here, and you were able to bring that here. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy, and I'm hopefully that we'll be able to push this thing nationwide.
Oh yeah.
But
well, I mean, we're actually
go ahead.
We're actually in like 10 different states right now.
Okay.
10 different states.
That is awesome. In 10 states. All right. So let's go back to the roots here. Let's go to the roots. Then we'll get into the breakdown there. All right. So the first question I want to ask you. All right, you're from New York.
Right.
All right. Let me try to get into your mindset. Let me get into your vibe here. Let me get into. All right. I saw because the thing that was kind of cool is you had a picture like. Kind of like a before and after picture. I don't remember if it was on IG, Facebook, but it pretty much set up like where you were before and where you're now. You know what I mean?
I think I know what picture you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about.
So yes, let me find out from you what your typical night of fun was. How you came up. Let me get the vibe. Let me get how you were kind of formulated. You know what I mean? Like what made you get that mindset the business mindset and what you consider a night of fun? No, that's a broad question.
Right. I mean, long story short, I'm a hustler by nature, and I just needed something. I found something else to hustle, which was a drink that I had just made up one day. And it just started with us just bringing it to like different house parties, cookouts, pool parties. Like it was just that thing.
Okay.
So friends and family would be like, bring that bomb ass lemonade over when y'all come. So that's how the name formed. Like we just took the ass out the middle and made Bomade. Yeah, like so that's how we got the name, man. And it's a product of I call it the product of the old Atlanta. Like my entire adult life has been spent with me being back and forth from Atlanta to New York.
Okay.
So like I used to run around. I used to run these streets in Atlanta years ago. So like the product is a manifestation of that lifestyle that I used to live.
You mean like shark? You mean like what was it? The Shark Bar days, like that? Is that how far we going back?
All days on Peachtree. I'm talking about 112 on Cheshire Bridge.
Yes.
I'm even talking about like Buckhead bars, like the World Bar, Chaos, Buckhead, Chili Peppers. Like I'm from that era. You know what I'm saying? Like
me too. Yes.
Like Crystal Palace days. Like I really like of that late 90s, all the 2000s Atlanta culture. Like that was it for me.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. That's the vibe, man. That vibe is missing, man. It's changed. I ain't gonna say. I'm not gonna say morphed because it's like a whole nother generation of folks out here. You know what I mean? It's a whole different vibe, whole different scene, etc. But this bomb ass lemonade. Let's kind of bring it in. The bomb ass lemonade that you used to take to the parties. All right.
Right.
What was your there's so many vodkas out here, you know what I mean?
Right.
What was your vodka choice at that time with your lemonade? Was it a smooth vodka? Was it like what was you mixing with it? With your lemonade? Not to give any shine on that company, but I just really want to know what your mindset, what your taste was. What was it that you were formulating at that time?
Honestly, I wasn't even a drinker.
Oh wow.
Like, I wasn't even a drinker, so I mean, people that know spirits know like vodka is a grain.
Yes.
So like, so you could literally take 190 proof grain alcohol, add water to it, and make it vodka.
Yes. Okay.
So like, that was during the time where the internet was like, Facebook and all that stuff was just getting really started. People was just getting on that on a daily basis. So at that time I was just researching and just like a lot of how-tos. So like it wasn't initially a vodka, it was initially a pre-mixed drink.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what people fell in love with, the fact that they could just chug it down without no bite, like, and it would sneak up on them.
Right.
Like they'll at first be like, "Oh, this week," and then as the evening would go on, they would just morph into something, and we just developed the reputation for that.
Okay.
But we created vibes. Then I started throwing parties with it.
That's real smooth. Okay, I got it. Now, as far as let me. I'm still trying to paint your picture here. So your relocation here from up north down here to Atlanta, getting that vibe, getting the whole old school Atlanta. I ain't gonna say really old school, but you know that time. You know what I mean? That during that time was a lot of the, when I say Shark Bar, that was the whole thing. Got the old BMF and all that stuff. You know, kind of popping off at the same time. A lot of people, not to say Atlanta, because they do show, you know, you still got people really popping off real nicely here with a lot of, you know, things, you know what I mean? The cars, they're looking good, you know, they're dressing nice, they're, you know, I ain't gonna say showy, but Atlanta, and I've been here because I went to school here. Went to college here, I should say. I'm a Grady baby.
Me too.
I grew up in
Me
Virginia.
too.
You too? Okay.
Yeah.
And I came back. And
Okay.
it's like you get to see the development. You saw after the Olympics how everything kind of changed. You know what I mean?
Yes,
And
sir.
Atlanta
Yes.
just exploded.
Yes.
And everybody wanted to be
Yeah.
here. So at
Yes.
that time period what you were speaking about, that's the infusion. That was that infusion. That's when people were coming from all over Detroit, New York, down
Yes.
from Mississippi, just everywhere. Virginia,
Cali, Texas,
Cali,
like
they
all over the
infused it.
country.
They wanted to be in Atlanta.
Yes.
So you have that feeling like I have, where you feel like you're a part of making this scene. You know what I mean? It's like you were here, you was a moneymaker, and you contributed because entertainment went in hand. You know what I mean? As far as music, film, the food,
Yes.
the vibe, the culture, all that stuff kind of just meshed, and then the politics here, and then there's just the African American pride and just the scene that they built. You know what I mean? You have to give it up for. You got to give it up for all of the folks, man. You got to give it up for Maynard Jackson and you know what I'm saying, Hosea Williams, all of the civil rights people, what they developed Atlanta into, and then just how it cultivated. So you being an entrepreneur took advantage of that pride and that feeling
Right.
that you had, you know what I mean, and was just able, not afraid to go step out and say, let me make this thing happen. So I get it. So anyway, here it is. So you weren't a big drinker. Drink of choice before developing this. Were you a brown guy or white guy? I had to ask that because you got people, some
Brown.
You was
Yeah,
a brown
brown.
guy.
I was a Hennessy drinker.
Okay.
Oh.
That's always interesting because you got people, you know what I mean? Like, I don't do that, white man. I don't do that. Say,
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. But nah, yeah, that used to be the drink.
Yeah, I get it. But vodka, to me, you know what I mean. Like you said, to me it's a sexy drink. You know what I mean. Of course you got cognac, but to be able to drink with your lady, you know what I mean. Say, listen, hey babe, I done made this up. Here you go, boom. You know what I mean. Some people are like, I don't drink that fruity drink. I don't drink sweet drinks or whatever. You know what I mean. But I'm like, yeah, right. You know what I mean.
Right.
A vibe. It's setting up a vibe. You know what I mean. And this drink is perfect for the vibe.
Oh yeah.
You can take it anywhere. But but business wise, let's get back to that. All right. So give me the infancy stages of developing from the mixed drink to the actual alcohol that you formulated. Because see, I'm trying to learn the business here because I know it's similar to almost anything where you can make a product, but you got to really get it to the masses. It's all in the marketing. It's all in the product. Tell me how that went about. Like the conversation you had with your wife, like, yo, we need to make this happen.
It basically started because from doing like parties with our friends or whatever, I started branching off and just throwing parties out in like all around the middle Georgia area where I just needed four walls. I would get a building, buy a bunch of alcohol, but I would make Bomade like the feature of the night. So you pretty much pay to get in the party and drink all night for free, but I made it to where like Bomade was available all night to you for free for that one door, for paying that one fee at the door. So in turn, me and my man Skeet, DJ Skeet, shout out to him, we developed a following doing that.
Shout out DJ Skeet.
So we just like, the parties just was building up and the momentum was building up and the following was building up. And I leveraged the cult following that I had and took that I started shopping it to distilleries, saying, hey, I got this audience. I just need you to package, bottle me up, help me get it to this next level. And, it was a process of just going through about 1 million no's. It felt like that anyway.
Yeah.
But the mentality that I had was like, all that I need was one yes. So
that's how it works.
I got yes.
Hey, that's how it works. That's every successful person. That's what they say. They go through a bunch of no's to get to their yes, and they understand it.
So like my partner took a chance with me, and it was a process of learning the business on the retail side, and the restaurant club scene side, and just knowing the do's and don'ts and ins and outs. It's like I was going to college first couple of years, just bumping my head, making mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Making bad investments, keeping the wrong people around me, just all that kind of stuff. All that was just a learning process. Once I started figuring some stuff out, started making my adjustments, that's when the brand just started going to different levels, slowly but surely.
Okay. Now, how long has it been around? That's that part.
I initially came up with it in 2008.
Okay.
From 2008 to 2015, I call that my R&D phase, my research and development phase. But we've been officially in stores since 2015.
Awesome. I got a brother in my live Facebook chat that's asking how you up in Philly currently.
The closest we are to Philly is Delaware, DC, and Maryland.
Okay.
In that little pocket, but Pennsylvania is one of them funny style states. It's like a Commonwealth.
Yeah, like
and
Virginia.
Like Virginia. Okay, yes. They just like Virginia. The state owned. They liquor stores are all state owned. ABC stores like North Carolina, Alabama. It's like 17 states like that.
Yeah.
And those are going to actually be the last 17 states that I get in, honestly speaking.
Gotcha. And so I wonder, now that he speaks about Philly, and then you talk about these state-controlled entities, are you able to ship to those type of places?
Every state is different.
Yeah.
So I honestly don't know.
It depends on where.
I mean, you can personally or whatever, but as far as like ordering online and like certain states don't allow you to ship alcohol via sales online, so it's like kind of got to tiptoe around and figure out. Every state is like a different child, so to speak. Like they all got different rules. Like it's different things you got to learn about each state, so you know how to maneuver around and you know how to play at each state. So,
and then I got another guy asking about Gwinnett County. Where is it at out in Gwinnett?
Gwinnett. Oh, we all over Gwinnett. In Duluth, Sweetwater. We in Sweetwater package. We in Pops liquor store. We in Swanee package. We in Branded Barrel, Strong Water.
Oh, okay. That's cool because I know y'all everywhere, man. Because let me tell you how I discovered it. It's funny.
Okay.
Because when I looked it up, I did my research. Like I drank it. I said, I think I drank it, and then I went to the site and I said, "Oh shit, this black folks here, man, are on this thing." So I saw where because I got through that bottle. I said, "Now I gotta get some more." And I don't remember where I got the original bottle from. It was somewhere not around here, and I live probably somewhere near you or where you had started. I know because I'm here on the West Cobb side. So I go looking, and it said that it was the nearest store was I don't know. It said East Cobb or something. It said. So I ended up calling Total Wine by Barrett. They said, "Oh yeah, we got it." So I get in the car, about to ride. I said, "Man, I'm about to ride over and get this." And that's about, 20 plus minutes. But then there's a liquor store near me, Hops, Vine, and something over here.
Hops, Grain, and Vine?
Hop, Grain, and Vine. I called them. They said, "Oh yeah, we got it." I said, "Oh shit." So that's 5 minutes away. So I'm like, okay. So that's when I hit your folks and said, "Hey, by the way," when I got you an interview, I said, "By the way, your website didn't mention some of these other places." And they said, "Yeah, we didn't get to update it yet." So I said, y'all are growing. Yeah, y'all are growing out of, all out of bounds everywhere. Because everywhere
Yes,
I called, I even had other people calling in. Everywhere they call is there. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
sir.
Which is a good thing. You know what I mean? That's a sign of you know, growth. You know what I mean?
Right. Like when I first did the site, we was in less than 100 stores. Now we like in almost 200 in the state of Georgia.
Okay.
So yeah, I got to get on my job. I got to update that. Like you're not the first person. People been telling me like, yo, update that site, man. You got these stores in here that I don't even know about. I'm like, yeah, like it's so many that we in that I just haven't added to the site, man.
That's
I'm
cool.
slapping.
I do websites too.
Oh yeah? All right, we got to talk.
Yeah, I do web. I do marketing. I do banners. Well, you can't see it. I got a virtual banner up now, but I do banners.
Okay.
I do.
I see it. Yeah. Okay.
All that stuff. So I'm an IT guy, really, by trade. My day job is IT security, but I've been doing this on the side.
Got you.
But let me see. So the other thing is, and then all right, let me make sure the guy in Gwinnett knows. All right, so yeah, call your spot. He said he's in Grayson. So call your spot. And I told him just call those stores, because a lot of times you can get, you know what I'm saying, you can get an idea if it's stocked there. And like you said, unless you know every store in Georgia, it's stocked in, you know what I mean? But I'm
right,
sure.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I try to keep them off the top of my head. Like I try to reel them off the top of my head, because I ask people like, what side of town you on? And they'll be like, I'm outside the perimeter. I'm like, okay. What side of town? Like, what's the neighborhood? Like, east, west, north, south? Like, where you at?
Right.
And they tell me kind of got a general idea. There's some stores that be in their vicinity.
Right. And the crazy, so the guy said the beverage superstore of Grayson. He was asking if it's there. That's his spot.
Man, I've been trying to get in that store. When he said Grayson, I'm like, damn, that's beverage superstore. They'll order it. If you tell them to pick it up, they'll order a bottle or two just for you. But for some reason, they keep giving me a hard time about carrying me. But nah, please go in there and tell them to carry it, because they've done that before. People go in there and do like a special order, and they'll have it there in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I found something interesting too, because I get this, like for some reason when I clicked on the Bomade, all of a sudden now I'm just hit up with every kind of liquor, any kind of mixers, all this stuff is, you know, social media and
the algorithm hit you.
Yeah, exactly. So now I'm like, damn. So I ordered some stuff called Coconut Cartel out of Florida.
Okay.
Good rum. They shipped it to me. And then I asked the store around here, like, do they carry it? They said, nah. And I told him they shipped it to me. He said, well, typically, I guess the laws here is if it's not carried in Georgia, the store can ship it to you. Something can ship it to you. You know what I mean? I didn't realize that's a law that, you know what I mean, if it's out of town and somewhere being shipped to you, then Georgia can't carry it. Which I was like, okay, so that makes sense. So I'm like, all right, that's interesting to know. But like you said, laws are funny, man, when it comes to alcohol. Man.
Every state got different laws. Every state got their own, you know what I'm saying? It's like literally like different people, like 50 different people. They all got different laws or whatever.
Yes. Let me tell you how. So this is how I've been drinking, you know what I mean? And the wife loves it. So we go find, usually get some Simply Lemonade. First we had Simply Lime with it. This is Simply Lemonade. We got some Simply Lemonade and dropped it in there. You know what I mean? So all right, so we got a cup. So we got a cup like this, and you know we got about that much ice. But we got about that much, about damn near half the glass, half the cup, 3/4 of the cup full of your Bomade, and then I top it off with the lemonade on top of it. Bro, I can't taste the vodka, and I'm faded after that. That is
it blends so well with juice. Like personally, I'm a Simply Lemonade person. Like any Simply variation, like blueberry, the fruit punch, I could do all of them pretty much. The peach, but it blends so well with juice.
Yes,
and it goes great just over ice by itself.
It
like,
does.
You can just vibe it over the ice by itself. But again, I'm not a heavy drinker, so I love to splash it with my whatever Simply I got on deck. And it just go down smooth. Nice nightcaps. Very nice nightcaps.
It does, man. I'm telling you. And so I done put variation. I done had that. I done did the Arnold Palmer with the joint with some tea. Plus lemonade. And so I went from Simply Lemonade to I went to get the Milo's lemonade.
Okay.
That Milo lemonade is the truth, man. Milo's tea is already the truth. So the Milo's lemonade
yes, sir.
with it.
Yes. Okay.
Woo.
I gotta try that. Refresh the palate.
Man, I think I'm about to go lay like a baby after the show, man. I'm gonna pull me up a glass of it. but so you being, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying, being the founder of this drink, tell me what goes best. Like you said, it goes good on ice, but as far as an idea on some cocktails, what is it that you feel makes a good blend with your vodka?
Our number one drink recipe is Bomade, lemonade, vodka, and ice. That's our number one. Like, people tell me, like, what should I get? What should I get? I always tell them ice. And they think I be being funny, but literally, like, that's our signature cocktail. Like, Bomade lemonade over ice with a dash of like, squeeze some lemon in it or garnish or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you do. But, like, that's my signature drink, literally. Like, Bomade lemonade and ice.
Yeah.
If you want to mix it with the chaser, any simply lemonade, they're your choice. Whatever you prefer. It blends so well with juices that
everything, cranberry,
your
all that, man.
Your palate won't be mad. Other than that, I don't, because I'm a firm believer. Like, people make all them concoctions and all them drinks because the spirit don't taste that good. So you dress up anything, you could make it taste good. You know what I'm saying? Like, our product literally tastes good naked. So, like, I try to get people to experience that the most. Like, when we do expos and we do showcases and tastings and stuff like that, I make people take chilled shots first.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Then
you gotta know how it tastes.
Yeah. Then, okay, what kind of drink you want? And the bartender will hook them up, whatever their preference is. But off top, you got to take a chilled shot by itself just to let the spirit touch your palate and see how good it is. And because I wasn't a heavy drinker, I don't like the bite of vodka.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
right. Yeah, there's some vodkas definitely that hit kind of hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I don't like that. I'm not a heavy drinker like that. So like, that was my thing when we was coming up with it. Like, I wanted to be as smooth as possible.
Right.
And I believe we nailed it.
All right. Question. So.
Okay.
And this is in the business side. So I seen
right.
the vodkas out, and now it seems like at one time, and you've been around 5 years, but it seems like now all these brands are now coming out with these flavored versions of their vodka. And even the bottling looks different. They all have this floral looking label now. You know what I mean? Like Kettle One has a flavored vodka. Now you got Tito's. Well, no, Tito's don't do one. Deep Eddy's got one. All of them, man. Vodka.
Right.
Effing. Of course, Diddy and Benny had his, but I mean, you know, it's like you see, like, it's not just the normal flavor vodka like you had, you know what I mean, before. It's now like a floral type label with, I don't know, I can't really explain it, but it's like they kind of rebranded another version of a flavored vodka. You know what I mean?
Right.
They already had a flavored vodka, but now they made these other flavored vodkas. And I'm like, okay, this is interesting. And they seem like they all came out with it the past year or two and started showing up on the shelves.
One thing about flavored vodka, you got to be careful is the consistency of it, because a lot of them be thick and syrupy.
Yeah.
So, like, you have to watch that part of it. It's a few of them out there that's similar to ours, where the consistency is not as thick. Mm-hmm. It's not as, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can digest it more. You know, the more syrupy and thick they are, the chances are you're not going to have a good day the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That used to be our other tagline, like, no hangover. I can't really do that no more, but that used to be like another one of my marketing things. Like, oh, nah, you can drink this and not get a hangover. Like, I'm just at a point now where I can't put that out there like that now. But
yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense. That's a tough one. They're like, okay, really? Yeah, I get it. I get how they try to pigeonhole you on that one right there.
Right, exactly.
And as far as your vision. I see people in the chat room saying they talking about Charles Barkley got him one too. But what as far as celebrities, man, celebrities and vodka, celebrities and alcohol in general, like you know, you got some who came in here and jumped into your game. You know what I mean? They're trying to jump in your game, and you know, it's interesting because it depends on the product. If you think about, I don't know, like Beats by Dre, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He came out, he was a celebrity, you know what I mean? He partnered with the right spot, right place, and was able to put out the headphones. But with just the right endorsement, it went crazy. It all of a sudden it became like the standard for headphones. You know what I mean? There's other headphones that probably that do sound better than Beats. But people kind of ignored, okay, oh man, forget Bose, forget all that stuff. I want these Beats by Dre. Because LeBron had them on, and whoever else had them on, and Serena Williams had them on, and Tiger Woods, and whoever else. You know what I mean? So I'm now I'm steering it over to marketing now, because you know you're also, you know what I mean, that's one of your hats. But what are your thoughts as far as turning or becoming that market, that go-to for when it comes to a flavored vodka? Like, how does that happen? Is it just reaching out to the right person and running with it?
See, it's tricky now because, for example, take music. Because I've been in Atlanta so long, I used to run around the music industry as well, behind the scenes.
Okay.
Once upon a time, during the Rap City 106 and Park days, watching hip-hop videos was appointment television. Therefore, the real estate of being excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. The real estate of being in that video was high demand, because like from 4 o'clock to 6:30, you had the eyeballs of young adults Monday through Friday. Now you get those same eyeballs all day, every day on their phone via YouTube, social media. So like, they're not really in tune with or care about watching videos like that. They're watching, but most of the time those are background. It's background to really just listen to the song that they like. So I say that to say, like, it's not as big a priority nowadays to like have your bottle in a hip hop video and like get that look like it used to be back when we was coming. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
So, plus, like, artists is like at this level today, then they tweet some mess on social media, then all of a sudden their popularity dips down like in 24 hours in one news cycle or whatever. So I try not to, unless it's organic, I try not to even do the celebrity thing. I actually try to make the brand the celebrity, because that's what's going to be there from years to come, is the brand.
Stands the test of time and branding.
Yeah, the artist is going to come and go. So they're going to come and go. So you can always attach yourself by just sponsoring a tour or putting a show together and just booking them. And you know what I'm saying, putting it in the contract where they got to mention the product on stage or do, you know what I'm saying? You can always work it out like that. But as far as like having a marriage with one particular celebrity, nah, that's not for alcohol, because people buying the lifestyle. The reason why they bought into the Beats by Dre headphones is because Dre got an ear for his beats and his music. So like you felt like you was, you know what I'm saying? You felt like you was it was being endorsed by an expert, so to speak. Like, so it's different.
I get it.
That's just my take on it.
It makes very good sense. You know, what'd you do in the music, in behind the scenes when you spoke about?
I was just behind, like, handling the business. This was during the time I was really promoting the drink behind the scenes. So like, anytime artists would have like listening sessions, that kind of thing, like we was just always there. I was running with this producing group called the Democrats, and we were signed to Grand Hustle Gang, and did a whole bunch of beats with all of them, from T.I. to Dobie to Young Dro, like you name it. That whole entire roster, we got a catalog with them. And I was just doing the business thing and pushing the alcohol thing, like so I had my own lane within it.
Right.
And that's how I was able to maneuver around and be in certain circles and actually be aware. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. I was trying to remember if we had a Hustle Gang group come up. I used to do a music conference in Charlotte called the Mid-Atlantic Music Conference. Me and my two partners.
Yeah.
And we used to have a lot of people who used to come through, and we ran about 12 years or so.
Yeah, I heard of that before.
Yep, it was because Charlotte really didn't have anything at that time. You know what I mean? It's like one of those areas that was untapped. You know what I mean?
Was that before? That was before CIAA too?
Yeah. Well, CIAA kind of started right around. I can't remember exactly, but it ran and did its thing because it was February. My conference was always in October. You know what I mean? So it was always the first weekend of October, and there wasn't really a lot, as far as going there, as far as industry. I told people here, when you come to Atlanta, this is the type of place where you can just run into whoever. You go and run into them in the mall, or you just run into a guy, and just chance meeting. You know what I mean? You never really had that type of situation unless you were, in Motown. You had that type of situation in New York and LA. When you run into somebody, drop a tape in their hand, boom, all that stuff kind of went away. But this is the only place where you can get industry. You had your Jack the Rapper, and you had I forgot the other event that was going on. But as LaFace developed and all that stuff developed, it was like this was the scene, and a lot of people would, whether they were industry guys, producers, or whatever. As it went on, it was like you know what I'm saying? Atlanta became and built itself to just a place that you wanted to be. Charlotte really didn't have that, but they had the elements, and even other places they have the elements. But it's just like it's always that crab in the barrel. You always have people that just aren't working together. You know what I mean? They had distribution, they had manufacturing, they had entertainment attorneys, record labels, artists, all that. All you gotta do is put it together. You're Atlanta, but it just didn't.
That was Atlanta. Like that's the thing that I would say from being here, pretty much my entire adult life is these cats stuck together. Like, even if they don't necessarily get along, they will still work together.
Yeah. That makes sense. And that's something, man. That's just like you said, not get along, but make it happen. It's like you had a bigger vision. Like, hey, man, we need to go and get this money, get this paper, whatever. And how do you feel as far as your inspiration, the politics, the black heritage, the entrepreneurship, just the whole vibe of how Atlanta? How do you feel like it shaped you and molded you with your decisions and not being afraid to go step out and do what you did?
I mean, from being in Atlanta, it's culture. Yeah. It's like it's history here. Like it's people that have done things. It's historical figures that did big things coming out of this town for our community. Like milestones that they hit to make it easier for my generation, is making it easier for the generation after me, and so on and so forth. From being in Atlanta and being able to soak up that culture, like you actually in a city where you're able to go off Auburn Avenue and see where MLK, all the Martin Luther King stuff like that. Like this city just has rich culture. That's one thing about this city, like. And that's the thing about rappers nowadays. They continue to keep that culture going and in their own way. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
That definitely influenced me because, like, there's only 1% of the industry is black owned. Now, I'm around a few of the black owned spirits, so to me, like, it's starting to become more and more. But overall, so we're only still probably like 1%
right.
in the industry.
Right.
So we're just fighting for market share. And
exactly.
Like, you should be we should be getting together more and comparing notes and
Yes.
comparing triumphs and like building with each other. But
Right.
as a coach, like a crabs in the barrel mentality still, because like we've been programmed to not like each other and to fear each other.
Right.
So we got to work. We got to work on.
You dropping it on them. I have a pending date, so I kind of started this whole series that I created with the cocktails and I forgot the name of my actual series, but I started about 2 years ago. But really, I spoke to a couple people. I had one guy that started a brandy, one of my Morehouse brothers. He started a brandy because I kind of got the ropes of how he started that. And the difference between cognac and brandy, which really is just the region of where the grape comes from. And then
it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same, right? And then I had the next, well, in that same exact show, I actually spoke with another Morehouse brother he's kind of like the regional marketing guy for Uncle Nearest. So I hadn't even heard that story.
Right.
And after I got that Uncle Nearest story, man, it's like I've really been tuning in. So the CEO, Fawn Weaver, actually I'm supposed to have her one day soon too. We've been talking. She's really, really busy, but that lady is making serious moves, and they're winning so many dang awards. And I toured that facility up there in Tennessee. And I'm just amazed by the history. You know what I mean? I went there, my wife, another two couples. We all went there and first we just kicked it in Nashville, and then we ended up going to that facility. But just the story and just the whole thing, the whole mindset, and what she has as a vision, man, I'm just so amazed at it. You know what I mean? And that kind of put me on the path to, you know what I'm saying, have conversations with folks like you know what I'm saying, who are, you know what I'm saying, shaping and doing what you're doing, and like you're saying, trying to grab some of this market share.
Absolutely. Trying to get us. Trying to get us to shop with us.
Yes, exactly. And then what was also amazing, and I saw some of your videos, me being, like I said, West Cobb, is seeing like you were out in Hiram, you know what I'm saying, I see these people tasting it. I seen, you know what I'm saying, all these other stores. I'm like, what? Like, so you really hit some of these stores that, you know, that I don't really see us. I mean, we're there, but you know what I mean? It's just like, I'm not seeing you on Cheshire Bridge Road and all that doing your videos. You were actually out in some real rural areas, and these people were just toasting it up. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Spread that joint out. Yeah. That's awesome, bro.
At the end of the day, we are a minority still. So like, you still want the majority to support your product and to buy your product and, you know, engage with it as well.
Right.
So, got to put it in front of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Put it in front of many people as possible, because everybody's not going to say yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's not going to drink a vodka. Everybody don't want lemonade flavored vodka.
Right.
But play the numbers game. Whatever your product is, actually, just put it in front of as many people as possible. Like, eventually you start to get your bandwidth and you develop people that really love what you're doing. Like, you gotta just keep at it.
Yes. Another brother was asking about any of the restaurant social spots that pretty much carry out, or like, do you know any of the restaurants in the area? Well, he named Twist and Shout. I know they ain't around no more. Brian, you ain't been out in a minute. Hey, them places ain't around no more. But I mean, like a restaurant group, like any of the famous restaurants that people go to, can you find
honestly, speaking of the numbers game, that's what I play. So like, I really don't even focus on bars and restaurants. There's only one or two that I'm in, and that's Sweet Elm and Rebel.
Okay.
The two mainstays that.
Okay. Hold on, your sound going out a little bit. Let me look 1 second. It's kind of muffling out. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, that's my fault. I did that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
It's like on Highway 85. It's a crab spot.
Yeah.
They carry us. It'd be like little spots here and there that do mess with us or whatever. But like, I really don't have the resources to do the marketing to be in the clubs like that. So like, I really just focus on retail, honestly.
Gotcha. Now, is it done in a way where you're independent, or do you have to go to what's the big boy here, United or something like that? Do you have to go on your own to these places, or are you carried by one of those places, those distributors like United, whatever?
Oh no, I'm carried by in Georgia. My distributor, I got two distributors: Atlanta Beverage Company,
okay,
which pretty much handles like, I say middle Georgia all the way down to like Savannah, and my other company is Northeast Sales. My main distributor is Northeast Sales.
Okay.
And both of these houses are smaller than United. They smaller than Empire,
yeah,
which are the big dogs. Georgia Crown, they smaller than them. But my thought process is like, sometimes you get lost in the shuffle when you with a big dog. It's like an artist being on Def Jam in the 90s.
Right.
You might get lost in the sauce if you know what I'm saying, if the ball don't bounce your way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'd rather be a big fish in a small pond and have that approach so I can get the attention that I need. And truth be told, in the beginning I needed that TLC.
Gotcha.
Because I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Gotcha. Hey, you learned the business. They got you shaped up real quickly, right?
Yeah. Sink or swim out here.
Sink or swim. Now, as far as the flavors, have you thought about expanding to any other flavors out there?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I have. But there's certain milestones and benchmarks I need to hit with this one flavor first before it's hard enough to get a SKU right now. So like, it's hard enough to get these retailers and customers to carry you now when you're not a household name, because they're pretty much taking a chance on you.
Okay.
So I really. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I was saying like I was really focusing on going from a 750 ml bottle, which is a fifth,
yeah,
to a 175 ml bottle, which is the half gallon. And the half gallon's been such a game changer for me. I got to ride this wave out a little while longer. But no, absolutely. Like, it's a few flavors I got in the tuck, because at the distillery that I'm partnered up with, we have a lab. So it's all type of flavors in there to mess with. So you'll find yourself just trying stuff sometimes. So I got a few real good ones in the tuck. Like, I got this peach mango that's amazing. It's amazing. So
okay.
Just to name one, like, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
But I got to get more market share with this one, so you could just spin off. Similar to the way Ciroc did when they just did it with Blue Dot in the beginning. Yeah. Then when it exploded, now I could just reel off flavors for you, and they just gonna buy flavors out of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Just rattle. And let me say that. So that's the bottle I actually got. I've been drinking on this damn bottle now about 2 weeks. You know what I mean? I got the big bottle. Was it 1.75%?
Yes, sir.
And so I'm going in my head looking for 750, and I go in the store. I go in the Hops, Grain, and Vine. I probably got the name wrong, but something like that.
Yeah. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
I go in that store and I get that big ass bottle, and I told the wife it's like $20-something. I was like, "Hey man, I just got this big bottle for $20-something." So, bro, you need to raise your prices up in I'm like, wow, it is affordable and everything.
And it makes more sense. Like, that was the thing too. Like, it's hard to bring a fifth to the function. Like, you know what I'm saying? It used to go just like that. You bring one bottle, it's going that fast. But now you bring the half gallon, it's like, like now we got a vibe going. Like, now it's a vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Needless to say, the 175 has been a game changer for me. Like,
yeah. And so now I know you. Like I said, you like family here now. So my wife, I told you she was a fan of the plumbing pedal. And I wouldn't drop a name, but now I'm dropping. She was a fan of the plumbing pedal.
Yeah.
But now we done drank this thing about 2 weeks. Now she's a fan of the Bomade. She still like the plumbing pedal, but I'm like, yo, they ain't family. They not family. This family over here now. So we're gonna keep buying this. I get more liquor for you.
You gotta mess with your folks.
That's right. That's my folks, bro.
That's going on.
Yeah, man, that is awesome. Let's see. I think I asked you most of my dang on questions here, man. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, one last question. That's what I gotta hit you with, man. Your thoughts on this change of administration, bro?
Either way, I'm still black, man.
There you go. There's a political answer. There it is. You like, man, I'm CEO. I can't give you my real thoughts here. Trying to make me lose market share. Yeah, you go. You right. Yes, sir. I get it. And where can people find you, man? Where are you found at out here in the world as far as web and social media?
Get at us. We're on Instagram, Bomade Vodka. That's BOMADE Vodka. Instagram, Twitter. It's Bomade, just Bomade on Facebook. Mr. Bomade on Instagram as well. And we on all platforms really pretty much. Well, those are the main platforms we on pretty much. And just get at us. If got any questions, want to know where to get it from, that kind of thing, just holler.
Anything in the LA area? I got one of my shows here. He's also on The Greatest. Anything on the West Coast as far as in the South Central area, Los Angeles?
Not yet, man. I'm working on Cali. I'm working on Cali. Not yet. Closest I am to Cali, Texas and Oklahoma right now.
Oklahoma.
We don't have California yet.
Okay. And I think you spoke about shipping. Like, what about places like that? Can you ship to a place like that? Is that even going to be an option?
Yeah, I'm trying to buckle down and get some deals going with some online distributors now or whatever, because it's so many. Social media is just like such a big platform, as we all know, that people all over the place be reaching out, and it's like, I'm not there yet. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But that's another thing. That's the gift and the curse of a big endorsement, because I done had celebrities shout me out, and I get inquiries from all over the place.
Right.
And it's like, it's almost like you shoot a low. It's almost like you shooting a low, but you ain't able to capitalize off pulling that trigger.
Right.
So
I get it.
But you still want the love when you get the love. But if you're not in position in retail, you can't even take advantage of the love sometimes.
So they are online. So there's actually an official online distribution where people that actually will ship out for you, etc.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just can't get that. Well, I don't know. That's off the record there. I'm about to say you can't capture the address on the website and just ship it to them. I'm trying to figure that out. That's what I'm really trying to figure out. But that doesn't sound like that's politically correct. Depends on the state.
It don't make sense financially. You'll wind up, if you're not already set up and got the infrastructure to do it that way, you'll wind up beating people in the head with the price.
Gotcha.
So it's just like, I try to stay away from that, because I can't make it make sense economically. Yeah.
There you go. That's why you smart, man. That's why you got that business popping, bro. Because it makes sense. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Absolutely.
That's right. All right.
But they can go on Total Wine more. They can go on Total Wine and more and see if it's available for shipping in a particular state, though.
That's true. I had stuff shipped from Total Wine and more as well. You're right. You can go to a place like that. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Somebody was asking about stadium and airport venues. Yeah, that's
not yet.
Yeah, hey man, that's a good thing though. You know what I mean? Hey, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's ground to cover now, but we're not there yet.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm still trying to conquer all the retail right now. We still fighting that fight right now.
And I've seen something. So I had a nutrition guy about a month or so ago. They have a thing called Boku Superfood, and they had So have you ever looked into? And I don't know if I guess it's crowd funding investment type situation where you put yourself out there and say, hey, this is what we're trying to raise this amount, and if you come in at this level, you get this as a benefit, or when we go public, you get this. You know what I mean? It was like I keep seeing. I hit one. Next thing I know, it's stalking me all over on Facebook. But
right.
Have you ever looked into a situation like that? I guess it helped you to grow.
Yeah, I have. And oh man, I forgot the name of the one that I just was looking at that I was about to sign up with.
Yeah,
but I'm considering it. But I got to work out with the benefit and how much equity I'm willing to give up. And
StartEngine.com.
What's that?
StartEngine.com.
Yeah. That's the one I was looking at. Yeah. Seen a guy. He raised about $250,000 in like 2 days because he was on Breakfast Club talking about it. Ike Jr. Ike Turner Jr. Yeah, is it Turner? Ike. I just know him as Ike or whatever.
Okay.
He has a social media platform and he was talking about it on that platform, and he raised about probably like he raised a bunch of money for it, and it was through that what you were just talking about, Start Engine.
And the dude name's Ike Turner Jr. He's Ike Turner's son.
What's the singer? He the son of the singer dude from back in the day.
Ike Turner? Isaac Hayes.
Yeah, Isaac Hayes. I'm sorry, Isaac Hayes.
Isaac Hayes the third. Yeah. He does a lot of stuff. He's buddies with Keisha Lance Bottoms. Yeah, doing it big here.
Yeah. He got like his own social media platform that he was starting. He ran it through Start Engine. He raised a whole bunch of money on that platform.
Okay. Yeah, that dude do. And we Facebook friends there. He does his thing out here in the A. Big time.
Yep.
I didn't know he was on the Breakfast Club. That's cool stuff. Definitely, man. I love seeing brothers getting it, man.
Yes, sir. Me too. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. But like I said, man, anytime you want to come on, you know what I mean? I'm here. My show's here. You want to drop something, you know what I mean? Hell, if we get a commercial, whatever. You know what I mean? We're running through our shows. I got 15 shows on my network. We run music through the night. Morning, we got our own mobile app, all that type of stuff that we do. So we're trying to grow, you know what I mean? And hey, as we grow, like I said, you growing, and I don't mind, you know what I mean? Like I said, free, whatever. Just come on, you know what I mean? I'm trying to help you get your position out here. You know what I mean?
It's needed, yo. It's needed. Trust me, it's needed.
Yeah.
Definitely got to rap you about that website thing because I've been slacking on that.
Hey, it looked nice. I tell you that though. It was nice to construct it. You know what I mean? So
that's why I mess with it in a minute. Like, but nah, I gotta upgrade. I want to add some stuff. Like I want you to be able to put a zip code in and be able to tell you exactly within that certain mile radius of the zip code that you put in, what stores is around, and that kind of good stuff. So
gotcha.
it's still things. Yeah, it's still things I need to do with it. So now we need to chop it up about that.
Okay, most definitely. Yes, sir. Right. Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate you coming through, Jay. I mean, I appreciate it, man. And like I said, man, anytime you want to come through, holler at your boy.
Yes, sir. Thank you, and thanks for having us again. Bomade Vodka on all social media platforms. Get with us. Thank you.
All right, brother. I appreciate you.
All right. Hold it down.
Yes, sir. All right, it's your boy Jermaine. Bomade Vodka. If you ain't had that, Mocha's in my chat room said she been waiting on this Keisha Cole Ashanti versus, and I think it's supposed to start at like 8 or something. So they on some real CP time, man. That's an hour 13 minutes in. And they still ain't done nothing. That's man. They know they funny for that one. But anyway, that's your boy Jermaine. That was awesome. Like I said, just chopping up with this brother, and what I'm saying, see what he's got going on with that vodka. You know what I mean? He's still expanding, so be patient with getting it out there. You know what I mean? BomadeVodka.com. I know it's here in the A. It's in other places. He says he's in 10, 11 states. You know what I mean? So get out to it. Thanks, Brian. My man Brian here representing the sip up in here. He look like he having a sip. Brian, I be messing with you, man. Yeah, Brian is my guy, man. Yeah. So anyway, Brian, you can get up to Grayson, man. Get up to Grayson and get you a bottle, man. Yes, sir. Thanks, Mocha. It's a great guest, Mr. Cobra. Yeah, Mr. Cobra was, you know what I'm saying, he's an entrepreneur and really doing his thing out there. Support Bomade Vodka. Give me 1 second, about to go get the bottle. I ain't had the bottle in here, but get 1 second. I'll let you see what the bottle looks like. Hold on.
One time for my people trying to party. 2 times for the party getting started. I feel spunky, babe. I'm spicy, babe. I'm not cocky, babe. I'm all that in the bag of shoes. I'm cool, baby. Like an icy, babe. You might wife me, babe. Oh yes. See, I'm just talking. That's your mouth. Oh. You don't know what I've been through this week. So I'm letting go. Hitting the flow. I want you to dance with me. I got it like Chef, got specs. All I need is a Cadillac. Swag on the 70.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah. Alright, so this right here is the Bomade Vodka. There go the label. As you can see. Distributed. It's the distributor. Pritchard's Distillery out of Tennessee. And as you can see, I got a nice half gallon. Can't see it from my background, but hey man, as y'all can see, you can't see how much I got left, but hey man, we've been drinking this joint like constantly every day. This stuff right here, boy, it's addictive. You're gonna send me to meeting soon. No, I'm tripping, but it's really good stuff, man. Really good stuff. I really think it's awesome vodka. Shout out to Mr. Jake Cobra, you know what I mean, for you know what I'm saying, coming on here and blessing us. Yep. Good stuff. I like the flavor, man. Good stuff. Smooth on ice. You know what I mean? Look, Mocha said I should have had the bottle already. Yes, that's right, Ms. Mocha. I'm running this by myself. You know what I'm saying? I should have had the bottle. I don't have no intern. Ain't nobody could got that for me. You know what I'm saying? Had to put y'all on pause and go get it, all that stuff. Mocha, make sure that we run this show right. You know what I'm saying? You said he said I sure been drinking it. See what I'm saying? She really got jokes, man. She is a funny person. That's water in that cup, but I'm about to try it right now, though. You said, how y'all drink it? Straight. Yeah, it's smooth, Brian. I'm telling you. Watch it. It's smooth. Very smooth, man. Super smooth. Super smooth. I mean, you know how smooth, I don't know if you had Tito's. Tito's are smooth. But this right here, just as smooth as Tito's, man. You put this mug on some ice, and like he said that makes the best cocktail. Put it on ice. For real. That's it. Now, if you just want to make a even more fruitier cocktail, put it in here with some lemonade, bruh. You don't even taste it. You do not taste the vodka. So it will knock you down fast because you don't taste the vodka. Because it's already lemon. But that's it, man. It's a good drink. I I really, like I said, I really enjoy it, man. I really think I always like when it comes to stuff like that, like a good product and a good entrepreneur that really has a great business model that, I love to highlight them, you know what I mean? So this brother, it was exciting to really get him on there and make sure that, I highlight him in this product and we get it pushed out there, man. I like selling units, you know what I'm saying? It's just a personal goal of mine, selling units. One day I'll reap the benefits of selling it, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's good stuff. All right, anyway, appreciate y'all kicking it with Kesey. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna let her roll the music here. If y'all notice, my show been a little shorter than it used to be, right? That's because I be in and out now. You know what I'm saying? Get me a guest. I don't try to keep him here all day. Get him in here with some questions and I roll. You know what I mean? But that's what I do, man. So anyway, I'll holla at y'all. You reached another episode of The Kicking It with Kesey Show. And check it. I'll holla at y'all on the other side. Continue to listen to my show, all the shows, X Squad Radio. In the morning, we got Cooking with Microwave, 10 a.m. Tonight, after my show, we'll have some vibes. I think I'm going to do old school tonight. Might even do 90s R&B. Might do 90s slow jam. I don't know. Something going to be rocking when I cut this thing off, though. You know what I mean? But right now, I'm going to rock out a little bit before we start that show. But come back, check us at xsquadradio.com.
This is a Squad podcast.
One time for my people trying to party.
Check.
2 times for the party getting started. I feel spunky, babe. I'm spicy, babe. I'm not cocky, babe. I'm all that in the bag of chill. I'm cool, babe. Like an icy, babe. You might wife me, babe. Oh yes. See, I'm just talking. That's your mouth. You don't know what I've been through this week. So I'm letting go.
West, y'all.
Bang, bang.
Throw them W's up. West Side Wednesdays with your boy D Greatest from South Central. Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. X Squad on my radio network. iHeartRadio, Spotify, TuneIn, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and more.
Dre Tag Music.
I need her now. She brightens my day. Don't worry, my baby, I'll be there. When you wake up in the morning, I'll be there. Springtime or fall, on me you can call, girl, I'll be there. There, music is my life, and you believe I'm gonna make it. All those other girls ran away, couldn't take it. It's always been my passion, been a long time on my way. I'm giving you my all, and it's all I have to say. Always on my mind, you really make me happy. I know things may be hard, but you're standing beside me. So for your loving, I'll do my best. Hold you higher than the rest. Mistakes I made before, I won't do them no more. Don't worry, my baby, I'll be there. When you wake up in the morning, I'll be there. Springtime or fall, on me you can call, girl, I'll be there. Being with me, it ain't easy. I'm here for you. From the shows to the studio, you should know I'm here for you. I believe that you haven't sent. Your love is what I represent. You put the lyrics to my pen as you're next to me. Write your destiny, girl. The first to do the things you love, and I want to be the last. 'Cause I found my angel, and she found my heart. My heart. My heart. She found my heart. Don't worry, my baby, I'll be there. When you wake up in the morning, I'll be there. Springtime or fall, on me you can call, girl, I'll be there. There. Don't worry, my baby, I'll be there. When you wake up in the morning, I'll be there. Springtime or fall, on me you can call, girl, I'll be there. There. I need her now. She's my sunshine. She brightens my day. Don't worry, my baby. Don't worry, my baby. Don't worry, my baby. Yeah, yeah,
Squad Radio. Changing listening habits. We all hate when we have unexpected car problems. Well, I'm here to tell you about a viable solution. Bay 11 Auto and my man Melvin. You have emission problems? Brakes need changing? Transmission slipping? Is your car just driving sluggish? No problem is too big. I live on the other side of town and I drive over an hour to a guy that I trust. Melvin is honest, dependable, and definitely not in the business to break your pockets. Come see the Squad official mechanic Melvin at Bay 11 Auto. You will be glad you did. You can reach him at 1455 General Arts Road, Conyers, Georgia, or 404-295-5715. That's 404-295-5715.
ain't seen these niggas forever. Shit, dude. What is that? The flock. See what these Southern Vanguard do. Southern Vanguard. The hell? Oh. Bingo, what's going on with you, man?
Yeah, what's happening, man?
Hey, man, just got finished with my broadcast, man. So,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
I mean, I got on.
Yep.
Then I'm so glad she getting on me so goddamn bad.
Hey, man, we got to set some time up, man. Let's do it. Let's do,
everything that she wanted tightened up. I already got that tightened up.
Okay. Okay.
Just need to get material because, I started playing baseball.
Oh, what's your Saturdays look like? Are they crazy?
We'll be practicing Saturday, probably about 11 to 3 this Saturday.
God damn, how much baseball? You got several teams, huh? Or y'all just do 4 hours? Y'all 4 hour practice?
Well, this is first official week.
Okay.
So we're gonna do the last shake of the tree Saturday. Reason why we went on ahead and said about 4 hours Saturday because we couldn't get out there today. Lost a bit of turn on the same thing tomorrow.
Gotcha.
We went to the bat cave today, but we couldn't really get much done because you damn overbooked.
wow. It's actually you doing it with the school then.
Yeah, I'm the head junior varsity coach at Southwest Academy.
Oh, okay, you was there before, right? You said it.
Yeah.
Okay, you back to it.
Just like assistant with both, but now I'm the head junior varsity coach.
Nice. That's awesome, bro. It's big time right there.
We got some work, man, but we're gonna be alright. Some young kids.
Yeah. I mean, you keep them out of trouble, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We kept doing it. They need to be involved. It's a good thing they are involved. You know what I mean? Especially a sport like that. You know what I mean? Because that's an untapped sport, man. It's like I got one of my partners. He's a sheriff in Rockdale, and I know his his son, man. I watched his son go from, you know what I'm saying, like you saying, like the age where that you're coaching, even younger than that, but now he's, I think, in college or something like that, and I think he's about to really go into do the minor league draft or whatever soon, so whatever, however they do that. But yeah, but you know, he stuck with it. He had him on the traveling team and all that stuff, so they were doing it big.
About the same thing, like when my son, man, started him in Greek.
Mm-hmm.
Sophomore at Clark now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's awesome. Same with girls in volleyball, man. Same thing. Maybe guys in volleyball too. I don't know much about the volleyball on the male side, but that's again another sport, like you said.
Female volleyball is huge.
It is huge. Okay.
Colossal.
Wow.
I've kind of just because when my son still doing all three sports.
Uh-huh.
You know, doing AAU basketball, travel baseball, travel football.
Uh-huh.
But we be in those, different basketball venues, and be just as many, if not more, people in there with them volleyball tournaments.
Yeah.
Volleyball, especially up there at Lake Point facility they got out there.
Yeah, that Lake Point, that's up in Rome, right? Not Rome. Yeah.
Well,
Up that way, though.
It's right by Lake Elton.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yes. Yeah. I've seen some pictures on that joint, man. I seen my brother-in-law actually had a security at the Marriott at 75 Windy Hill, and he says a lot of teams come in. He said they all go up to that facility, but he's like, man, that facility's A1 out there.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, man. Baseball is travel baseball for me, man. Like I say, start like really around this basically like when you get like at the end of March.
Yeah.
Through I say August.
Yeah.
And then I would say more so like from May through July is probably no lie, anywhere from 700 to 1,000 teams in the Metro Atlanta playing in the tournament hosted by Perfect Game. It's called Perfect Game.
Perfect game. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, they just sold out. It's called PNR now. Perfect Game still is like the head honcho of travel baseball, but they play at the facility out there, but they rent out the high school around Metro Atlanta. So you might be playing in Douglas County today. Tomorrow you might have to go down North Cobb or Alpharetta because it's so many teams.
Wow.
And what bracket you're in and that. They try to, kind of locate it. But yeah. But it figure like this if it's for those tournaments in 13, it's kind of around by 5,800 bucks.
Gosh. Wow. Wow. Okay. Man. Big time stuff out there, bro. I mean, yeah, like I said, and then they're coming from all over the country, right? Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, exactly. I know we like I said, we've always, you know what I'm saying, showed up, you know what I'm saying, as athletically in whatever we touch, man. So they say.
You know, I came up in Gresham Park, so back in the day, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we kept with sticks over there.
Yeah.
Baseball huge.
Yeah. Gresham Park, boy, they do it big over there, man. I know. I heard football too over there. Wow. I guess people on the south side feel welcome all the same way for them. So I don't know. Yeah, I guess right. Atlanta got some nice little areas though. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Wow. And did y'all mix it? Like, did y'all end up having to play like teams from, I don't know, Smyrna or somewhere, Cobb County and other places like that? Gwinnett County?
Yeah. Smyrna, Rockdale was mostly white, but they had you know, even back then, I thought you was the park out there was called Rock Chapel.
Okay, yeah.
That was mostly white. I was in high school.
Okay.
I thought in high school, you know, white.
That's interesting. Yeah, cool. So let's say, like you said, maybe about, I don't know, you say you maybe go to about 3. Well, let's go late afternoon, I guess, I don't know, 5, whatever, 6, whatever time you're gonna get home, get whatever you in. But yeah, because I ain't gonna be doing much. My wife is down because she had surgery in her mouth today, so she ain't gonna be doing too much or nothing all weekend. They said she got 7 days, so let's see. Yeah, today that's gonna be tough. She had went to a periodontal surgeon, so it really went in.
They laugh when they see me come. They know I coach. No, Aaron, today was big. No. How's everything else going, man?
Hey, it's going, man.
I'm looking at a squad league.
We're still rolling, man. I'm trying to figure out somebody degraded. Somebody passed on his end. I don't know. I'm trying to see what progressed, but I just saw him right like 30 minutes ago. God got one of the sweetest angels, and I don't know his mom's sick. I hope that ain't who it was, but he ain't really said much yet. Trying to see. But other than that, man, we rolling, man. We doing our thing, man. It's actually been kind of slow, and ain't been many people running, except for me, you, Microwave, Jelani, and maybe one more person, the greatest. I think that's the only show that's been coming on.
Like I catch I go make a catch after.
Gotcha. Yeah. Instead of live, I get you. That makes sense. Catch us on demand. We call on demand. You catch us on demand. And I tell people, man, shit. Just because the person ain't in there live, shit, the show will stay there forever. Keep pushing this shit.
I know I need to set it up so I can do set because I might start recording some shows.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean you outside like doing an actual talking? You said.
Well, no, I'm gonna start doing that too. But like, let's say I got a game on Wednesday. I'm gonna have a show I record. I want to be able to go to my phone, play. Can I do it that way?
Yeah. I think I already got you set up. If I thought about it, because I think I put the I think it was called cable or something. I put that on there. I already installed it, and I told you how you can capture the sound with the cable input. And I think that's already set. So I think all you gotta do is play it through your browser and unmute it. And I think it'll come through there.
I think I know how to load the song on the little playlist thing. I just want to be able to go from my phone myself to play.
Yeah.
Last night, man, my damn cable kept going in and out.
Oh wow.
I don't know why. It just I'm gonna go buy some more cable again. But it's a pretty fairly new cable. Because somebody texted me said they didn't hear me on the website. They said, why? So I looked back and the meter was just solid red.
Oh wow. It's just going.
So I stopped it and rebooted it real quick. And it came back up, so I was playing. And they said it stopped again. I looked red again. So what I did was I just turned on the microphone.
Yeah.
For the rest of the time, because it picked it up that way. But I know the cable kept, like when I touch it, it makes a little clicking like sound. Like it's the cable.
That's crazy. Yeah, I can help you, man. No problem. It'll be easy. That'll be easy. Well, all right. Let me go ahead and see what the wife got. You know what I mean? I know she been down, so yes. See how she feeling. I can hear a little bit. See what she talking about up there. Yes, sir. Talk to you, brother. Later.
Southern Vanguard Radio, this is DJ John Doe, and right in front of me in that little bitty computer screen is my man.
Cappuccino, what up?
Cappuccino me.
Must be Sunday night.
It is there, Bubba.
Yeah, man. Here we go.
How are
man.
you, dude? How are you, man?
I'm good, homie. What's happening?
What were you drinking just right then? Anything special in that cup?
Just a ice cold hams.
Cheers,
That's
by the
all.
way.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. I hope
Yeah.
I hope our guest isn't drinking alcohol right now. Give him what
Nah,
he's
that
doing.
would not be cool.
But anyway, we'll get into that in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll catch up with him in a minute. Yeah, nah, that would not be cool at all. I don't advise that at all.
Hope Obie's drinking some I don't know, Perrier or something, or I don't know, some water. I don't know, something.
Some good tap water.
Some good.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, how are you, my dude?
I'm good, man. Happy to be here.
Everything all
ready
right?
to get it. Yeah, ready to get the night in full effect mode.
Yeah. How was your week? Everything all right?
Yeah, week was long, man.
It was long, wasn't it?
First full week of 2021. It was a motherfucker. So
yeah, it really was.
I was happy. I was happy about Friday, and I've been thoroughly enjoying my weekend, and I get the extra day tomorrow, so I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of that too.
Yes, sir.
So I'm good, man.
Yeah, man. They
I'm
battening
good.
down the hatches downtown Atlanta right now. We were just talking about that earlier.
Man, I hope they go in there and ransack my job for real. Looking forward to it.
Now, Meeks, you said they wanted you to stand in the parking lot with a BB gun. Is that what I heard?
I don't know what they expect out of me, but I'm not going to protect shit except for myself, and I can do that from the comforts of my own home.
Word.
So there you are. I'm not security.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt, man. All
Shit,
right.
I can't keep the homeless people from shitting and pissing outside the building. What makes you think I can keep a motherfucker from burning the motherfucker down if
I
they
know,
want
right?
to?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't. So
right.
You still got to pay me regardless. So we good, man.
One, I'm not going to do it, and two, that's what insurance is for.
Exactly. Exactly. So
The
yeah,
motherfucker
whatever.
probably needs to be burned down anyway, right, Meeks? I think that's what.
I'm tired of fixing on that motherfucker. I would have never bought the fucking crack house in the first place, to tell you the truth. But it wasn't my money. I wasn't there when they made that decision, and I really don't care. Maybe y'all could tell by the tone of my voice.
Boy,
I don't give a.
Yeah, Meek's attitude is just fucking awful right now. God,
Yeah, it's
come on
it's
now.
bad.
Take a deep breath. We need to do it.
Yeah.
We need to do some breathing exercises before we start.
Woosah, and all that, man. What's up, homie?
Word. Not much.
What we doing tonight?
We're doing some rap shit. Let's just fucking get into it. Real quick. I'd be remiss if we did not say something about this. Rest in peace to the one and only Scorsese.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Who passed at the end of this past week. We did not know that brother for very long. We actually just had him and the homie Griff on.
Jason
Griff. Yeah. What was that? 2 or 3 months ago, Meek, something like that.
I believe so. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It's super unfortunate. We were just getting familiar with those guys and their music, and we had them on for a mix interview. Actually, I can't remember what episode it was, but just some good dudes and good energy, and just really unfortunate development and circumstance. So our condolences to his family and his friends. I don't know if there's a fundraiser up yet or anything like that, but once we find out if there is, we'll be posting that. Make sure
we'll
you
talk
guys
about it, let everybody know.
Are aware of that. He's a family man. I think he left 2 or 3 kids and his wife, and pretty young dude too, I believe, right, Meeks? And this is what, early to mid 40s, I believe, something like that.
Yeah, super young, man.
Super young. So
too young.
Yeah, too young. So keep Scorsese's family and friends in your in your prayers, or whatever you deem appropriate for things like that. And we'll be getting into we'll definitely get into a Scorsese joint or two on episode 270. We're 277 this week, Meeks. Is that right?
277.
Yeah. So anywho, that said, this is Southern Vanguard Radio. This is the first time you're listening. Welcome. We drop twice a week on Tuesdays. It's a mixed show, all brand new hip hop, cut up, sliced up. Meeks and I talking to just a bunch of awful shit and drinking a little something usually here and there. And, on Thursdays we have an interview session with an MC or DJ or some sort of creative or a business-oriented person, perhaps like A&R, folk or something for our interview sessions on Thursday. So make sure you follow on all the platforms. Please, please, please subscribe or follow, and please leave a review if you can, especially on Apple Podcasts. Basically, any podcast platform that you listen to, we're on. Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher Radio, Mixcloud, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Our YouTube following is actually getting pretty decent.
That's what's up.
And a lot of people listen to music and interviews and whatever, and just have that shit going on, going in the background. So follow us over on YouTube as well. And it's Southern Vanguard everywhere, basically, without the U. And Mix, we have some affiliates that help us get out the word as well.
Yes, atlhiphop.com. I am classicrawradio.net. Return of the Boom Bap, WRBB, X Squad Radio, X Squad affiliates, all those in Atlanta. And then we venture out to the West Coast with Soul Public Radio, Cali.
All right.
Yeah.
So Meeks, you threw me off when we picked up the phone with this gentleman earlier, because I do not know the story behind the image that popped up. When this gentleman called in, this is an interview that's over a month in the making. We were supposed to interview him at the end of 2020 around the release of his new album. And, a set of circumstances, twice thwarted the interview. So we're glad to be here with this gentleman. Dropped one of 2020's dopest projects, in my opinion. I'm just getting familiar with this cat because he's been putting out music for a long time. And Meeks, you and I didn't get familiar with him until, I guess, a project that dropped in 2019, Tony Pena.
Yeah.
So, we're late. Like he's homies with a bunch of artists.